New prestige system, 39 perk changes, and a lot more in today's PTB. Kings and Queens, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a good day. I was just streaming for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. Tried so hard to get into a game, and I couldn't. All my progress was reset, and this is still an ongoing thing. If you're experiencing this, I did forward it to the dev team. They're working on a fix. Sadly, my account is still broken, but my friend Deathly Marksman account works just fine. So we are going to be using his account. Shout out to him. His Twitch link will be in the description. Big shout out to you, Mark. So we're going to go over the prestige system. We're going to go over some of the perk changes, and then we are going to give our final thoughts. We're going to have a lot of different uploads throughout the night, showcasing a lot of cool builds that you could use. So today, tomorrow, and the following day, expect a lot of those videos. With that being said, let's take a look at everything. You can see that we are Prestige 11 on pretty much all of our characters besides Blight, Twins, and all the other ones. But if we go over to someone like the Dredge, who is pretty much level 1, you can see that we already have all of the perks, even though we're actually level 40. I lied. Sorry, not my account, but you can see that we have pretty much all of the perks from all of the other killers, and everything else is Prestige 1 for the killers, such as Trickster. As you can see, Trickster is not Prestige at all, so that's why the perks are level 1 on him, or, you know, shared. Everybody else, essentially, are pretty much good to go. We have all the perks ready to go on them, which is quite nice, and that essentially is how the new prestige system is working. Level 1 or prestige 1 to 3 is going to unlock that character's teachable perks at tier 1, 2, and 3, and all the other characters. 5 to 6 is going to give you the bloody cosmetic rewards, and 7 to 9 will give you an exclusive charm for that character that has a perk. So I don't know if they're actually incorporated yet, but if we take a look, we probably can find some of those charms in here. I'm not too sure if they're already incorporated. Maybe they're not, but we should be able to see, here they are, all of the charms for all of the killers. So you can see these are the exclusive charms. Once you get them to prestige 7, 8, and 9, you will start unlocking them. You can put them on the hook, and we can take a closer look at them for you guys right here. We can see that we have pretty much a standard charm. So if you really like a perk, you can go ahead and use it. That is pretty much how the system is going to work. And you can see like this legacy foiled type of thing. If you already have your characters at prestige 3, you can see that there's a gold effect on it, and it has a little shine, kind of like our stream loot cards, which is quite nice. So if you are prestige, you will be the only one to see that, which is kind of cool. Your regular characters, as you can see, will just look pretty bland and simple, but it's still quite nice to have this little shine and legacy effect on it. It works out quite nice. With that being said, though, it is time to jump on into a game and test out all of these new perks. I'm going to use a pretty standard build. I'll test out the new things, and hopefully we can see some awesome perks in play. And with that being said, let's jump into a game. All right, here we go. We are on mid, which I'm so happy that I'm in a game. I literally spend the past hours upon hours upon hours upon hours trying to get into a game, having a save game error. And finally, thanks to my friend Mark, I'm able to play. So we're running a standard build, by the way. We are running a Scourge Hook Monster Shrine. When I did the math, it's about 17 to 18 seconds faster to kill somebody in total. We got Scourge Hook of Pain, which is regular. You know, that one has been changed. We have Jolt, which also has been changed. There's no cooldown on the perk. And we have Overcharge. So that's the build we're going to try out for this video. And we're going to see how that goes. Hello, friend. I don't know if that was your smartest idea. I'm not going to lie here, buddy. And I'm hoping that we get a good game and nobody DCs or anything like that. People tend to do that quite a lot in the PTB. So we're going to see if the game goes pretty smooth. So you're going to see the first, or both new perks and actions, I should say. Monster Shrine is on the Scourge Hook, so it is now activated, and the Pain Resonance is also here. We don't know what generator had the most progress, but it did in fact lose its 15% as normal. So as you can see, we don't know what gen had the most progress, so we can't just go straight to it and kick it with Pop Goes the Weasel or anything like that. You could run something like Tinkerer, which also has been changed to get some information like that, but still not necessarily the best. It sounds like this generator over here has quite a lot of progress. I'm going to break this door really quickly, and I'm just going to inspect, make sure no one's like hiding around corners. Hi. Looks like we got a ace over here. I'm gonna rev up the chainsaw, go back this way. Let's see if he gets scared and drop the pallet. He does. He gets a stun, so good on him as well. So here's another thing I am going to try. We're gonna try out our overcharge. And oh, hi guys, there's just 2 people chilling here. Ooh, you're lucky, Meg. We didn't have another charge. You are lucky. I think she gets this vault here, so we're gonna act like we're going out, and then we're gonna come back. Oh, she didn't fall for it. Okay, well, we'll let her be. We'll let her be. We don't need to play too crazy on the PTB. I'm gonna go ahead and kick this generator. So I was always curious how this is gonna work. So overcharge is here, and we can see that the progress of the generator is gonna slowly go down faster and faster and faster. So right now you have your normal 100% regression. And as time goes on a little bit, and you'll see here, the progression is going to go down very, very rapidly. And if you combine this with some other perks, I'm going to make a video on this later tonight. You'll see it later today. I feel like you're going to get a lot of progress gone. So as you can see, it's starting to get a little bit faster. And look how quick that one is stopping comparing to the first one. It is really going down quick now because of overcharge. And you can see the red sparks are flying to show that it is really, really damaged. And now it's probably at 400%. So it is going down rapid. And if you combine that with some other perks, which we will try out in later tonight in today's video, I feel like we can have a really powerful build on our hands that's going to be really devastating for the survivors to play against. But again, we'll try that out a little bit later. For now, I want to do some basic attacks. We know that kicking generators, hitting survivors with your weapon, breaking pallets are all quicker actions, and survivors also don't have a extra long speed boost. I believe it was changed from 2 seconds to 1.8 were the exact numbers, so we're gonna see what that feels like. We need to find a survivor that is willing to get hit first. Looks like someone's all the way down over here, so let's run on this W game mid-witch. And again, we're not playing to sweat or anything like that. We are just testing everything out, seeing what everything's like. Here we go. We got our friend right here, Zarina. So we got 10% faster, and you do notice a little bit of a difference. It feels like maybe 1 or 2 stacks to save the best for last, and you can notice she doesn't get too much distance away from us. We should have let her drop that pallet now. I really think about it. I feel like she's gonna vault, and yes, she does. There we go. All right. So you can see, it does feel a little bit faster. It makes the game itself feel a lot faster, and survivors are going to really have to adapt to that. What I want to see is the new borrowed time from survivors in effect as well. We know that borrowed time, it is now base for the survivors. Anytime you unhook a survivor, they will get a haste movement speed as well as borrowed time. So I kind of want to hang around a little bit to see if anybody comes for the save. We got to camp a tiny bit. Now, Monster Shrine doesn't actually work if you are too close in proximity to the person that is hooked. So no extra progress is currently being added because I'm kind of around. So you need to be a safe distance away for Monster Shrine to actually activate. It'd be nice if they actually showed us the activation of it. We'll kick this with our overcharge. I remember, overcharge still has those really difficult skill checks. Alright, no one's there for the save yet. I really do want to see the save happen, like, up close. But obviously, I'm Bubba, so nobody's really gonna go close. Oh, hello. We got Mr. Ace there. Oh, well, there's the save. Alright, let's take a look. You can see that as she runs away, she has a huge haste advantage, as you can see here. And she also has the borrow time effect. So even if we did hit her, she would have the borrow time effect. Hello, Meg. Meg does have some 2 pallets here, so we'll take that one. Thank you. Smart play on her for not dropping the first one there. She would have been stuck in the corner, essentially. Megan! Where are we going? Oh, she has a pallet there. Nice. Good job, Meg. Alright, let's kick this pallet. We know that that's faster as well. And it feels good. It feels good. It doesn't feel like overbearing or overpowered by any means. It feels pretty good. Alright, so there's overcharge. We are going to kick that. And, ow. Okay, well, you guys are just mean. I'm trying to test everything out here. But yeah, we're gonna really see the progress regress on this generator over time. And again, I have some perks that we're gonna be running later that I think would be pretty damn good for it. It's the curse of every game I ever play. 2 generators remaining with 2 hooks on the board. So that's something. That is something. So she just missed that skill check up there, as you can see. Ace does have a pallet here. I feel like he drops a lot of pallets early. So we're just going to keep that in mind. And I think it's time for us to start trying to kill some people now. I think it's time for us to start knocking some people down with 2 generators remaining. And to be fair, one of them is pretty far progressed, so they might actually end up getting it. So let's go put this Ace over here. Meg's working on the gen upstairs, and I believe Steve and Ace are working on the gen down here. So on the hook you go. Now, I might be mistaken, and Monster Shrine might actually only work on basement hooks. By the way, look at how much progress was regressed from that generator there until it was touched. That is some massive progress that got regressed almost instantly from that generator. Just took a little bit of time, maybe 30 seconds or so. And it is all gone. We're going to kick this one as well. Mind you, we do have Jolt, and we did knock him down, which also instantly reduces 8% of the progress speed. But you can really see how much progress was lost on that gen. And I'm going to go back up here because someone keeps touching this generator over here. Hello, Meg. What's up, Megan? Ooh, very nice, very nice. By the skin of your teeth, Meg, you've escaped. There's Overcharge. She actually missed that skill check. We should get her down here. Oh, she got the pallet in time. Good job. Good job. So yeah, she missed that, which also regresses it. So that is huge for us. We got the Ace working on that gen again. I believe she has a vault. Oh, there's a pallet. I believe she gets it as well. And she didn't drop it. This Meg, she's pretty good. She should have dropped it, though, because it would have saved her, but sadly she didn't. Let's go put you on the hook, Meg. And again, I'm going to use my Scourge hooks to my advantage here because, well, we don't have much around. But I was going to say we're going to have to really try to use the most out of it. Sprint bursts, yeah. We're going to see a lot more sprint bursts as well, so you can expect a lot of sprint bursts to be in the games that you play, because Dead Hard, obviously, you probably won't see it anymore. I do want to personally test out Dead Hard myself, and we'll test it out a little bit later, make a video on that, but yeah. I'm actually going to break this over here, so that way we could catch any incoming survivors. Let's break this pallet as well. Monster Shrine feels like a good perk as well, just on specific killers. Like, I feel like a killer such as the Dredge or the Hag or anyone that can really utilize Make Your Choice, for example, it'd be really, really good on them. Got the 2-for-1 special there. I'll take that. We got the Hattie and the Ace. Let's go hook him up while we can. I'm going to go back for the Ace because he probably had a tiny bit of time to recover. Mr. Ace. Let's go put you on the hook. He was very quiet there as well. He may have had, I think it was Tenacity that got buffed with that. I'm not exactly sure which one exactly it was. Someone, or this gen, as you can see, just took damage, 15% to be exact. We didn't fully get to see that because, obviously, the new perk. And mind you, Jolt also adds on to that. So you still can get some good regression on generators if that's what you're looking for, and that's the playstyle you're trying to get. There's Meg. Looks like she just used her Dead Hard over there, if that was Dead Hard. I'm not sure exactly what that was, but I'll take it. She might have Decisive Strike. We know that Decisive Strike was also changed, but only changed so that it doesn't work at the end game. I'm gonna drop you, Meg. Let's go out to this Jake. Got a boon here, so that's where the Ace is at as well. So they're probably going all the way around, thinking I'm following them. And they might run straight into our arms over here. Let's see. Nope. Jake decided to go back, but Ace did not know. Mr. Ace, you have Dead Hard. So you can see there it is. There's a Dead Hard. You can see he just used it there. So he did have Dead Hard, and you can see that animation of Dead Hard is right there. You can see exactly what it looks like. So if you see that animation, well, he's gone. If you see that animation, you could just kind of bait it out as well, and you know exactly what you need to do. But yeah, they no longer get that added distance that they normally used to get with Dead Hard, which is very, very nice. And you can see where that endurance is. So it could be interesting if they make that timer last a little bit longer, but I mean, we'll see. We'll see. All right, so most of these generators have little to no progress, and that's what I mean. When it comes down to the end game, I think it's going to be super difficult to get a lot of progress on these generators. especially with the perks that there are. So I feel like killers are going to have a much easier time than survivors. The only thing that survivors have going for them is the anti-tunneling, which is nice, but if you're a killer that doesn't tunnel anyways... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. If you're a killer that doesn't tunnel anyways, such as myself, unless it's a very rare situation where I need to, then you're pretty much golden and set to go. Alright, she didn't make that same mistake twice. Last time I remember she vaulted down there. I'm gonna let them do their thing, and if they can pop the gen, then so be it. That's completely fine. She has a pallet over here that she's probably gonna drop. She didn't. Good job. I'm coming. Drop that pallet. Thank you. She's gonna grab the vault now. Hello. Ah, she didn't go back. Good job. It may have costed her there. I don't know if she has much more to utilize here. There is a pallet in here, I think. Yeah. Meg never dropped this pallet. Alright, well, I will take that. Thank you very much. Eat the pallets for breakfast. She has a vault to her left here. Alright, she didn't decide to use it. I believe... Nope, there's still another one. Oh, she just debagged as well. Well, what are you gonna do now, friend? We're just gonna knock her down. She's gonna have adrenaline. Alright. Oh, there's another one. There's still a lot of pallets. I've underestimated the amount of pallets. Imagine if that one was still there too. Alright. There we go. Bubba finally gets us down. And they're probably at a good amount of progress on the gens, which is completely fine. As I said, we're just kind of doing what we do. Again, we still get the 15%, which is like hidden now, essentially. You don't really know what gens are going to lose with progress unless you see it. And in this case like that, we've seen it. The survivors obviously don't scream. I'm going to kick that with our overcharge. So that way, if anyone decides to go and touch it, we'll know. And on top of that, we will also get some more regression on the generator. So you know what? And this is something that I was thinking. If a killer just were to hypothetically stand here for a little bit, right? You know, just for a tiny bit. Oh, he decides to touch it. Okay, well... You see, survivors are going to really try to touch a generator because of this. And that's where I think later, and we're going to use this in a build later on today, where something like Dragon's Grip is going to be absolutely phenomenal on this build with Overcharge. Combine that with Call of Brian and Pop Goes the Weasel, I think that might be the new meta. Alright, so we've hooked him, and the basement hooks are also now Scourge hooks, which makes basement builds absolutely dominant. So we're gonna have to, again, there's so much builds that I'm ready to try later today. Like, we're gonna do so much builds and it's gonna be a lot of fun. He is going to bleed out faster on that hook. And I believe, yeah, Meg's over here. So he's gonna bleed out faster than normal. So if you're used to counting down the seconds of how long you have on the hook, you will no longer have that opportunity. Meg was around here. I don't know where she went exactly. She may have even vaulted down and I didn't hear her. But yeah, you can see that it feels pretty good playing killer. Everything feels smooth. It kind of makes me think of when the hook update was incorporated, and when you hooked the survivor on the hook, it wasn't a very slow animation. It was more fast. Everything just kind of feels smooth, and obviously you don't have to worry about dead art anymore, which is really, really nice. And a lot of new metas are going to emerge. You can see the prestige icons are here as well. The names of the characters are all bold, but you can also see what their actual names were here as well. So well played to those guys. That was pretty good. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is the new prestige system, as well as what the game feels like. And we've seen a lot of perks in action there. I hope you guys did enjoy. I have tons of uploads planned for you guys with all of these things. We are going to maybe do 5 or 6 uploads every single day. You're going to be seeing some new stuff. So I hope you guys did enjoy. Subscribe for some more DBD content. Shout out to Mark again for letting me use this account. As always, I'm the king. I tip my crown to you guys, and we'll see you in the fog.